We've made it through the holidays.
Wow. How sad.
I know. Hey, thanks for what you got me, though.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
I did what I can.
Yeah.
I thought you might want that, but I wasn't sure at first.
You knew I
nervous.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, you knew I wanted that. That $250 corkscrew.
Yeah.
That was an impulse random.
Keith gets to Christmas, there's one present.
Yeah.
It's like...
I would be afraid to use that.
And like 15 people all around you like...
Yeah. I would be afraid to use it. I'd be like, I'm going to break it, or I better have like a lifetime guarantee, and if I lose it, they better replace it.
Yeah, they replace it for that.
Sorry, I've lost it. It has like a microchip in it.
You better not be able to break it off in a Trader Joe's cork.
Yeah. Yeah, those people they do not know what they're doing.
You need to tweet a picture of that next time. Like, look at this.
Yeah, we had like, there was like 3 bottles came in, and I was like,
how do you...
God, I don't know what you're doing.
Were you able to get the corkscrew part back out?
I did not try. I just put my corkscrew in and open it up. No problem.
It looks still like a metal corkscrew, right? It wasn't like it was made of paper or something, or glass.
Yeah.
I use a glass corkscrew.
Yeah.
It breaks very easily, but it's wonderful.
It's perfect.
Doesn't disturb the flavor that's in the wine.
It's also made of cork. It's a corkscrew. So
that would be funny. I didn't even know it was in there.
Yeah.
Couldn't even tell.
But couldn't get my wine open, though. I don't know what's going on.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to get to open this beer.
We're hoping so.
On this Give It a Shot, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com, and we are about at the end of the evening here for us today.
We are at the end of the evening.
But we've had a good time. We've had a lot of different things. We've had some food, some laughs, and yeah, so now we're moving on to the beer that we're about, which is a Perseverance Ale from Alaskan Brewing Company. And this is actually a Russian Imperial Stout. And you said it's from their...
It's from their pilot series.
Pilot. Oh.
So what that means exactly is...
taking beer to new heights.
Yes. They basically they test out in smaller batches. They test out these beers that are going to be a lot stronger, more just everything, more about boldness. Try it out. If that works out, then they move that onto their draft series, which it's only sold in draft. And then the ones in that series that they think like went over and above their expectations, then they do this limited bottling, which is what you get here. So this is almost like 2 or 3 levels deep of their enjoyment of something.
So it's made it through a series of tests.
Yes.
To get here to our table.
Right.
And to the tasting room here. So
this one was released in September. I have had it probably about that long. I've been keeping it refrigerated. I still have seen it at Total Wine when I was there just the other day. They still had some hanging around. Okay. So these are still available. But yeah, I didn't really know too much about it. I do like Alaskan. I like Alaskan Brewing Company for the most part, and we like their smoked porter.
Yep.
I was like, ooh, I kind of want to see what they do with a really strong Russian Imperial Stout. So that was what I liked about this. And also interesting, they put in here birch syrup and fireweed honey.
Fire.
So I'm always about the little bit of sweet in there. So that's always kind of exciting.
I like the little Alaskan brewing timeline on the back of the label there.
Oh yeah.
So it gives you a little brief synopsis of their history. So
9% alcohol, so it's up there a little bit.
Yeah, and you said about $9, but we've seen it as high as $11.
Yeah, just kind of depends
for a 22 ounce.
Depends on where you go.
Yep, it's free if you steal it. Wait, no, I didn't mean that.
Ooh, it's yellow.
That is pouring. Yeah.
Oh wait,
clear, nice and dark. Wow, extremely dark. The head on that has got that darker brown tinge to it. Actually, that's very, 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 very dark.
I don't think it's quite black.
No, I can't call it that either.
Yeah, no, super dark brown.
Definitely getting some molasses and smoky out of there.
Yeah, it's actually kind of reminiscent of their smoked porter that they do. I'm getting not quite near as strong, that smokiness, but it's got that smoky characteristic. And yeah, definitely some of that nice sweetness that they're talking about there. Some either molasses or, I don't know if I can quite say honey because that would be kind of muted in those other flavors, but definitely those darker sugars.
Yeah. It's definitely smoky.
Yep. Smoky.
There's a little sour.
Oh, yeah. Looking at the website, guess what they used? The alder-smoked malt, which is exactly what they use in their smoked porter.
Yeah. Our world-famous alder-smoked malt.
Cheers to me. It's probably one of the cleanest, smoothest Russian Imperial Stouts I've ever had. And I don't know if that's because of the other, sweeteners that they're using in there. Like I said, because it does have a little kind of lip smacky quality to it. Like I'm getting that kind of on my lips. And it really kind of almost passes over the front part of my palate and just kind of concentrates on the back half with that little bit of smokiness, that little bit of sweetness. There's a little bit of a kind of rounded sour in the middle, and I'm trying to put my finger on exactly what kind of sour I'm talking about, but that's the bar that it's hitting on my tongue.
There is a an undefinable for me right now sour note. That it hits sour and then it goes up, and it's almost herbal, but not quite.
You think maybe that's like the honey?
Could be the honey.
Because it's going to be sweet, but if it's really, a certain particular type of honey.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, a type of honey that imparts that certain. But I wouldn't think that much of that would be left in there. It could be. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but there is something.
Yeah, that's what I can't put my finger on. There's something there.
No, not mesquite, but almost not leafy. But there's almost something.
Like Parmesan cheese.
I don't get that.
No, it is. I'm trying to help you out.
I can't really define it, but it could be because of palate fatigue.
It could be a little bit. We are getting toward the end of the evening, so.
But I like it.
I do.
Don't know if I would spend the money on it.
You son of a...
No. Would you buy another one?
No.
Because there are other beers out there that give us that for less.
Yeah, I would. I would probably have one for the way I am. I would, if I saw another one of these, I probably would get it to hold on to it.
And hold on to it.
I'd be interested to see what it does, kind of aged, hanging around.
Yeah, we could try it with one of those sea salt caramels. It might be tasty with that.
That sounds good. Let's do that.
All right.
All right. So tell me about these.
They come out once a year, usually in early November, and then they're around as long as they last. This is one of the better selling holiday items at Trader Joe's. They're dark chocolate sea salt caramels.
Ooh, dark chocolate too. Oh, okay.
Dark chocolate, yeah. You can see the big chunks of salt there sprinkled on there.
Huge pieces of salt.
And I don't usually have these too often because they're a little on the pricier side, but they're quite delicious. And so, but I thought we'd bring these over since you were providing most of the drinks today.
Well, I appreciate that. Wow. I could eat that whole damn box.
Those are good.
Those are really good.
Yeah.
The salt with the caramel and the chocolate, the dark chocolate and caramel is awesome because I love both those things. And then that little bit of salty note in there, man, those are good. Holy crud.
We have a candy bar now that's kind of like this. It's dark chocolate and caramel. I don't know if it's sea salt or not, but that I think is a year-round thing. But yeah, this is just a holiday. Well, you can tell by the little decor there. The little
that's nice.
Snowy lighthouse. Yeah. It's kind of weird. It's a lighthouse, but yeah. So no, those are delicious. See what it does with the beer.
All right, let's see what it does to the beer.
It really brings out the smoke.
Yeah.
For me.
Well, I think obviously the sweetness that we have there is now just leveled out all the sweetness that was in that beer.
Yeah.
And then, you just get kind of that nice smokiness at the end.
Rising,
that sour is gone now, too.
Yep.
So I wonder if that is part of one of the, maybe the sap that they have in there or the honey or something like that. Maybe that's just a, byproduct of that everything combined together makes that flavor or something. But it's like simple and complex all at the same time. On the initial sip, you're kind of like, oh, it's this and this. But there's a lot kind of blending together to make those other flavors and developing.
Well, as we found out, again, recently, so many things, you let them sit, get warmer. They actually anything, when you let it sit and get warm, it changes, it develops, and sometimes you like that and sometimes you don't. That's, but that's the beauty of trying things at different stages like that, because it continues to reveal itself.
And that's what's kind of cool too about, your better beers out there, that they can take a wider range of temperature variation. It's not like, if I don't drink this ice cold, I don't even want to drink it.
Right.
That's not the beer that I'm going to be choosing, because I'm not pounding a beer. I usually enjoy, I'll have my fair share. No, don't get me wrong. I'll have probably more than my fair share, but I still like enjoying them, sipping them, and trying all that they have to offer.
So overall, I think we like it.
I do. Yeah. But I do like it. It would not be my initial, grab. Like I said, what I would want with it more now than anything is just to have one to save.
Age it. And
and have it hang around.
See if it does anything. Yep.
Definitely not like an everyday, I need to grab 5 of those because I want to have one every couple weeks or something. It's definitely not that. But I liked it, though. I think it's very good.
I agree.
Well, we're kind of at the end of our marathon session
of the session. That's right. But there are more beverages on the horizon. There are more experiences, more times they're out there. But we've ended, I think, on a good note, especially with a good piece of chocolate too.
Yeah, definitely the sea salt caramels, Trader Joe's, right?
Yes.
It was a holiday treat. And hopefully the holidays treated you right, and that you went to AboutBeverages.com and enjoyed everything that we have to offer, along with the tasting notes for this beer and where it hits on our recommendation scale. And hopefully everyone had a nice, healthy, and happy holiday, and that we have as well, because we're in the future, so we really don't know what...
Maybe you even sent us an email over the holidays saying, hey, Keith, Andrew, what do you guys recommend? We'll be happy to answer those emails.
We will. And we have.
And we'll let you know what we think for certain beverages, certain situations. Yeah, let us know. We'd be happy to offer any assistance that we can.
But if you need an immediate answer, go to the drink database.
That's right.
And check that out if you're not don't have time to wait.
You may find your answer right there.
But whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.